Where did I put my keys? Why did I go into this room? What's the name of that actor you know from that movie? If you recognized yourself in even one phrase, stay tuned. Doctor, is this it? Is this dementia? No, it's just a tired brain, and what signal is there that you need to act immediately? Look, there are 3 types of forgetfulness, and this is important to understand right now. The first type is when you forget where you put your keys. You search for them for 10 minutes, find them in your jacket pocket, scold yourself, and move on. This is absolutely normal at any age. Your brain simply didn't consider this information important and didn't record it in long-term memory. It was saving energy. Smart brain. By the way, the second type. You forget a word. It's on the tip of your tongue. You know it for sure, but you can't get it out. An hour passes, and it pops up on its own. This is also normal. After 50, the connections between neurons work a little slower, not worse, more slowly. The information hasn't gone anywhere, it just takes longer to access it. And here's the third type. The third type is when you don't remember that you lost your keys at all. When your daughter says, "Dad, you said it 3 times yesterday. I asked when my grandson's birthday is, and you don't remember asking." Now that's a different story. And here I want to stop, because there's a gulf between the second and third types, and most people don't see the line. By the way, before I forget, there's one product that's almost certainly in your kitchen right now. Most people throw it away or ignore it, but it contains a substance that literally protects neurons from destruction. I'll talk about it in detail a little later, when we get to nutrition. Remember, it'll be important. So, here are the red flags. Write them down if you need to, or just remember them. There are only 5 points. First, you forget recent events, but you remember your youth perfectly. This isn't nostalgia, it's a symptom. With normal aging, both suffer roughly equally. But when recent information doesn't stick, and old information is crystal clear, that's a reason to be wary. Second, you get lost in familiar places. Not in a new shopping center, everyone gets lost there, but in your neighborhood. On a street you've walked down for 30 years, if this has happened even once, you should see a doctor. Third, you have trouble following a conversation, not because it's boring, but because you lose the thread. Someone is talking, and a minute later you can't remember where they started. Fourth, changes in personality that are noticed by loved ones, not you. This is important. You won't notice it yourself. Your wife will say, "You've become irritable." The children will say, "Dad, you're repeating yourself." Listen to them. They see what you don't. Fifth, difficulty with habitual actions. You've been brewing tea for 30 years, and suddenly you can't remember the sequence. This isn't absent-mindedness, it's a sign. If you found at least 2 of the 5 points in yourself, make an appointment with a neurologist. Not tomorrow, not next month, but this week. Seriously, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm giving you information that could save you years of a full life. Because here's the thing, and it's important to understand. Dementia doesn't start the moment you notice it. It begins 15 to 20 years before the first symptoms. Changes in the brain accumulate quietly and perceptibly over the years. And by the time the first warning signs appear, the process has already been going on for a long time. But, and that's the good news, in the early stages, it can be stopped, sometimes even reversed. I've seen this with my own eyes more than once. Now I'm asking you to do one thing. If this video was helpful, write a number from 1 to 5 in the comments. How many red flags did you find in yourself? 0. Please write those too. It's important for me to understand who's watching me so I can create content you really need. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've just gotten started. The most interesting things are yet to come.